Hello, my beautiful cosmic sibling. I want to share with you this technique. It's a very simple technique, but it's a very, very powerful technique. And what this technique does, what this technique helps you with, is to basically rearrange your brain, your memories, your thoughts in the way that is balanced so that everything essentially is where it is supposed to be. Now, what I mean by that is that a lot of what happened in the past is very present in our future, in the now. And a lot of that past being in the now is projected into our future. And because it's projected into our future, we have the experience that more often than not is the unpleasant experience of living the same crappy experience repeatedly, over and over. You know, where people say same shit, different day. All right? So remember that your mind, your brain, and when I say your mind, I'm talking about your whole nervous system throughout your body. So let's rather call it your mind because your brain is part of your mind. Okay? Your mind has no concept of time. None whatsoever. It doesn't understand it. It doesn't exist to it. Okay? Time is a universal law that is serving our conscious experience of life so that we can consciously have an experience of life of being here, of then, and then. Okay? So we need to train our mind, we need to show our mind, we need to communicate to our mind what effectively is in the now, what is in the past, what is in the future, because otherwise it's a whole mashed up thing. And then we get overwhelmed. And this, this technique is so simple. In fact, it's so simple that sometimes people may believe it doesn't work, but it's really powerful. Okay? So I want you to imagine that there are file cabinets. There are file cabinets for the past, and there are file cabinets for the future. Okay? Like archives, basically. And you are in the middle of it all. You are in the present. And this exercise gives you the opportunity to feel present in the here and the now, to feel peaceful, to feel calm. It gives you a beautiful sense of clarity. I am more than happy for you to share this exercise with other people, but if you do, please share this video as well as the exercise and tell them to look at both. Now, sometimes when something works really powerful for us, we want to almost enforce it on other people. They must take it. We can offer it to them. All right? Remember, just because something is highly beneficial doesn't mean that somebody is ready for it, because we might have some beliefs that are in conflict with it. I also want you to pay attention to what comes up within your life, within your mind, within yourself, while you do this exercise, when you're about to do this exercise, when you've already done it, write it down. This exercise is also going to support you in balancing your immune system. For first of all, your nervous system. And what happens is that when we have an experience of trauma in our life, at whichever point, remember, the mind doesn't know time. When we have trauma, we get stuck at a point. So sometimes, for example, we look at adults and we want to know, why does this person act like a child? We say, at your age. But if you got stuck at a certain point in your life, we have this part in our mind that we call the undercurrent self, which is always trying to almost like even out problems, to find solution to a problem. So it will recreate the same problem over and over and over to try and give you the opportunity to choose a different solution. We also have our survival self, and what our survival self does, it holds a record. So if anything at any point in your life happened that was really, really bad, you tried to take a risk on something, be it love, be it your own business, moving to a different place, whatever, and it didn't work out, there's this little voice here on your shoulder that says, don't try it, it's bad. But it doesn't say that, for example, going to a new job is bad. It doesn't say maybe, trying a new relationship is bad. It says, love is bad. You can't trust love. You can't trust other people. Taking a new chance is a bad idea. It's going to hurt you. So it puts up blockages for us. So what this exercise helps you to do is to release that tension, to release that pressure in a way that is easy and effortless and simple. Okay? And so what it does, it helps us to get that balance within ourselves. So, because also a lot of times when the nervous system is in balance, our hormones is in balance, our immune system is in balance. If you experience trauma as a child, And trauma could even be if you saw two people fighting. This could even be on television or you heard it on radio. Because you're young, you didn't understand it. You get a sense of fear that you can't fully grasp and you don't understand it, so your defenses kick in. And then you get stuck at that point, and then your nervous system doesn't develop properly, your immune system doesn't develop properly, and that's a lot of times where people get things like sinus problems, and you will get those people that will say like, oh, the moment something is in the air, I catch it. That is where a lot of that is coming from. So this exercise is helping you with that. And also what I want you to do is, I want you to imagine that whether you see it visually or you just imagine it or experience it, that you are visualizing this energy coming down from creator space, and you are visualizing the release. You are visualizing or seeing or experience or feeling the shift and the change. Because by the law of quantum physics, if it has been observed, it is true. It is that analogy of the tree that is falling in the forest. Did it make a sound if it wasn't observed? Okay? So in order to get the change to come about, we have to witness it, and that makes it real for us. The brain doesn't understand the difference between make-believe. That's why the brain is so powerful. That's why visualization is so powerful, daydreaming. It doesn't understand the difference between make-believe and actually seeing reality. It just acts upon what it is given. It acts upon stimuli. Okay? So, and I want you to be gentle with this exercise. You may feel a lot of powerful mega shifts like, oh my goodness, wow. Or you might not feel that much. Whatever you get, trust that the process is happening, and very important, write down in your journal what you get. Okay? Ready for the exercise? And you can do this exercise even once a day. It will really help you.